Okay, so the maps are, Ali told me, Product, Gully, and Granary.
Okay. That's pretty fun. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy to get a product, to be honest.
Alright. We were actually also back. I didn't realize. Alright. And, yep. You heard the maps. I really like this map pool. Like, product is the only cough map. It has like a ton of DM, like constant pushing, really crazy highlights, like all that good stuff. And then scouts just pounding. We got to see funds on Viaduct again. That should be fun. And then Gollywash and what was the last one? Badlands. Yeah, those are just stable maps.
No, I think the last one was Granary.
Oh, yeah. Granary.
Yeah. So hopefully. No Granary, please get this done in 2 months, and I'm fine with it. But yeah, playing products I'm really excited to see product. It's really, yeah, you said fast. Everything is happening so fast on product, and I know that Lowpander is a really, really good team on product, so they could really give trouble to SVIFT, especially with Mon going sniper or Mr. Epic going sniper and Ubers going scouts. So yeah, that should be really, really nuts. And then we saw SVIFT struggle on Gully before on the first round, so maybe it's not one of the good maps, and maybe Lowpander has an actual shot at winning this. And I know they're really strong, and when they play each other in PCWs, one night SVIFT win and the other night Lowpander wins. So it should be really, really interesting to see these two teams playing together in an official game.
Yeah. I almost feel like Lowpander are the favorites. I don't know why I feel that way. It just seems like they're the established team, and they don't have to worry about like ping and all that kind of stuff. And they had a really good season. So I don't know. I just have this feeling that they'll do really well, and outplay SVIFT, who's kind of a new team that has yet to really get played together. I know they've scrimmed a lot, but still. I have this gut feeling that Lowpander is going to take it.
Yeah, me too. I think many people were surprised that Lowpander lost to Arctic Foxes in the loser bracket in Prem, and I think they've raised as actual contenders to win I-61 to many people's eyes. I mean Lowpander, so I think this final could go either way. And I wouldn't be surprised if Lowpander wins. I wouldn't be surprised if SVIFT wins. What would surprise me is if we get a roll, but because it should be so close, and both teams should just have their moments, like the one after the other.
Yeah, I kind of wonder on Viaduct here. Do you think we might see Banny on Scout? That would seem like a pretty obvious change. You know, he's a very good Scout, and Scout is a lot easier on high ping, and on this map. Yeah. And like the question is, who would go sniper? I guess it would be Samsey. You know, like basically everyone uses 2 scouts and a sniper when they finally do go for a sniper. It might just be the winning combination for SVIFT on this map, because it's a really bad soldier map, and then if you have high ping, that doesn't help anything. So just putting your high ping player on scout, and when you know he's one of the best scouts in the world, like that seems to make sense to me.
The thing is, I'm not really good at remembering old teams, but if I'm not mistaken, when Froyo used to come to Insomnia's, and when they played Product, I think they played it with 2 scouts and 2 soldiers. So I don't know how this American way of playing Product will fit with the European way where you usually get a sniper. So yeah, I would be surprised, and not surprised, but I'm interested to see how these two mindset will merge together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that both Froyotech and Seven would almost, or Crowns or whatever they were called at the time, they would always play cookie cutter, whereas everyone else would tend to go towards the sniper. So it was like the 2 best teams would play cookie cutter. That was pretty interesting. But you know, I think you kind of have to adapt a little bit. Like it makes a lot of sense when you have a high ping sniper. I don't know if they just go like, let's just pretend Benny has low ping, you know, because we're just practicing for LAN, so we're not going to do anything we wouldn't do on LAN. You know, that could be a way of going about it. Just like you normally say, oh, we shouldn't give a high ping soldier an Uber. That's just asking for trouble, but they are. You know, they're just they're just pretending he doesn't have high ping. So I think it might just be the case.
So, because on the other side, Lowpander is definitely going to play with Sniper. Mon is completely nuts on Sniper, or Mr. Epic, whatever you want to call him tonight, but he's so good at sniping. I played versus him on Prem this season on Product, and he was completely insane. Like, he hit every shot. And then you have Mookie, who can play pretty much every class in the game. So in the maps as wide as Product, where you can, I don't know, you can bring heavy or NG or whatever you want to this mid.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be, it could be such a clash of mindset between the ever off-classing Lowpander and the maybe cookie cutter SVIFT. Even so, it could be so interesting. It's such reminiscent of games at Insomnias, at previous Insomnias, where you could have the clashes of playstyle between Australian players and American players. It really smells like Insomnia right now.
Yeah, getting a little giddy myself. I can't wait. This month can't go past fast enough, even though it's kind of the holiday week for most people. I just want it to end so I can get some I-Series TF2 action. Yeah, this map is also pretty good for off-classing in general, right? Like if you have the point, you can just go heavy, like put your Roma on heavy, like on Mookie. You could also go spy. We've seen Mookie go, like, almost play perma spy on Viaduct before. I don't think we're gonna see that quite, but we definitely see him do it before, and it's actually been a while since I've seen it for some reason. So it would be a little bit unexpected as well, but he's known to do it. And you could even play NG if you so choose to, with just putting minis everywhere. But
yeah, and the spy, of course. I mean, there's so many options for Mookie right now on Product, because you can't expect everything. So at some point, when you're Swift, you're bound to be surprised whatever happens. Because you have Mon who can play Sniper, Ubers who play Scout when there's a Sniper on their team. You have Ubers who can play with the banners. I mean, all of them. He can use all of them. Hildreth can play with the double dunk. I mean, they can abuse unlocks so much. When you're Swift, you can't be ready for whatever you're gonna come to you.
Yeah, we also often see pyros in work when there's a forward hold. You use pyros to break it, just to reflect everything, and then you just pour out of one opening. All right. We're changing servers, so we're a little bit delayed, as is tradition during these finals. I'm sure we'll also go to overtime every single map.
Yeah,
and then, probably. And then somewhere halfway between like the second and the third map, I'll pass out, and Ombrack will have to solo cast. It's gonna be a good time.
I can't wait to solo cast a Stalematic Granary for 30 minutes. This is gonna be insane. So we're switching to server. I assume it's because of Ubers and Mon, because I know Lowpander have a pretty strict server policy. They prefer to play on some kind of servers and not on the other. So I assume now that it's the finals, they're getting a bit more picky about it, which I can understand. So we said it many times before, but there's money on the line tonight. I think it's 180 for the first place, 120 for the second place. So these play. Oh, okay.
It's 180 in total, so it's 120 to the winners and 60 to the second place.
But anyway, it's money in the end. You don't play tier 2 for money that often, so that's cool. And this is a best of 3. We mentioned the 3 maps. So far, we've only seen best of 1. And the way you play a map when you know it's you're out when you lose, and when you know you have another map after, you don't play it the same way. So maybe this will mix things up a bit. So it's up to the players to adapt really quickly. And I don't know what maps they played before, but maybe it's the first cut they're playing today as well. So there's so many new factors right now that could lead to an amazing game.
I definitely saw Product in one of the log histories of one of these teams. I can't remember who it was.
Probably Lowpander then.
Yeah, probably. So I think that's what they definitely had it before, and it would make sense for them to pick it because Funds is just an absolute monster. He's been completely pounding every single time they play Viaduct. Like, he's arguably better than Tiger on this map in particular. So It's definitely a strength of theirs, and they do well to pick this map.
Yeah, well, because when you're better than Tiger, that says something.
Yeah, Tiger has an insane. Alright. You guys want to hear a joke? They just switched server again. Oh man. Alright. Well, I'm sure they're having fun picking servers. This is why we really play TF2. This is why.
Screw the money. We want to switch server.
Yeah. Server roulette. This is what we've come to. Alright, so I'm like, what's your favorite map in the map pool right now? Like,
I think it's Process, but maybe I have a thing for stuff who begins with a Pro, but I like Product so much as well. It brings such a different flow to the game. It's like there's always something happening on Product, so I really like it, and even more when there's so many good players together in one server as we have now. Ooh, I don't know. We can see everything. We can see double air shots. We can see hair headshots with snipers. This map is so back and forth. You can have 1 minute overtime on the point because a team has 0 seconds left but doesn't have point. This map is so uncertain. You can't expect anything. You can't say this is gonna happen because you don't know in the end.
Yeah, it's King of the Hill has a lot of potential as a game mode. It's I really dislike a lot of the design on this map. You can rocket block on basically everything. As a soldier, it's the most frustrating thing. And then just that's part of the reason why Scout is so dominant, but it's also just the whole layout, and it's very narrow map. So those are my critiques of the map. But you're very right. As a spectator, it's super fun, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, as a medic, I have more mixed feeling about it. As a caster, as a spectator, this is great fun because there's so many things to look at, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna miss stuff because we're gonna look at an air shot somewhere, and then at the other side of the map there will be maybe 2 backstabs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see these maps between these two amazing teams.
So one thing that's worth keeping in mind here is, have these teams scrimmed against each other? I guess they have, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I think it's been pretty mixed results. I'm pretty sure, but I
don't know if they played Product against each other though.
Yeah. Yes, but either way, I'm very much under the impression that it's going to be a very close match, and it's pretty evenly matched in a lot of areas. But I think the biggest difference here is that we have a really good sniper on the side of Lowpander, whereas on SVIFT it's a lot less obvious. Who's a really crazy good sniper? We have Samsey maybe, but I don't know. I haven't seen him play sniper in a long time. He was always kind of known for getting a bunch of body shots, but I don't know. He was always good on this map too on sniper.
Sam is good, but I have mixed feelings about it because he's not. I think he's not up to the task when it's come to dueling versus Mon. I mean, Mon is so good on sniper; it's completely out of this world. And then you have Afikul, who will say it again, is a washed-up gamer. I mean, he hasn't played the game seriously for such a long time. So yeah, you mentioned that he played he played Overwatch at quite a good level. But I mean, when it comes to aiming at people, I think there's this key ceiling is higher on TF2. So that's why I think, if we go to predictions, that's why I think Lowpander is going to take this map, because I think they have a better flow on it. They know how to play it better, and Ubers and Funds, I think, are going to be dominating versus Samsey and Afikul.
Yeah, the map pool definitely seems to favor Lowpander overall. Right? I think we both agree that Lowpander are favored on product at least, and then on Gollywatch we already saw SVIFT struggle a whole bunch. So you'd kind of give that to Lowpander as well, and then it's over. But then Granary, I don't know. I don't see why it would be too much of an issue. Like I think Lowpander is pretty good on Granary overall. I haven't seen anything that should suggest otherwise, but we are just about to go live. They have actually picked a server. So what's your favorite server and why is it the Lego server? It's the real question. Yeah, I have 2 plugins with the colored text. How would you live without it? But yeah. Do you think we're going to see a sniper to mid?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Lowpander knows how to play the game without a sniper anyway, so...
Maybe. I don't know. I've always kind of favored just having cookie cutter and mid, just because you can be so aggressive and just jump in their face. And if the sniper happens to miss, like even a single time, you just tend to have the advantage, and the sniper's so easy to kill. Bandy's on crit streak right now, which is interesting. I don't know if he's going to stay on crit streak, or if he's just mind gaming people, and he just forgot, or if he has no idea himself. But it's worth keeping an eye out for.
I think it's a bait. I think it's like, hey guys, I'm running crits, expect crits on middle, and then he's going to switch.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would do for sure.
Vanny is such a good medic. We haven't talked about Vanny yet. It's not the main medic for Lowpander. Usually it's Crayon, but Crayon has issue with one of his hairs. He can't hear. So Vanny has been playing for like 1 month now, and he's so good. It's insane.
He's staying on crit streak. I wonder if he realizes he has a crit streak. But yeah, he's just going to stay on it. So he gave that one away.
But they know, because Samzy and Afiko went by on mid.
Alright. You see a very aggressive soldier bomb in right off the bat. Selendis gets taken down though, and Bandy's also very weak. He actually still hasn't died. He gets on the sniper just in time. But, well, just in time. Just a little bit too late. And a really quick mid right here. Raptor's the only survivor.
Can Mookie get him?
Surely he can.
Yeah, nice play for Mookie. I think Mon has such a good impact on this. I think he got 2 or 3 headshots, one on Banny, one on alle. So even if he died, he made so much damage for his team.
Yeah, and there's a full Uber advantage, so we're probably going to see a suicide wave come in here. It's just always interesting to me to see how far in the medic is willing to go. Right, Raptor, he could just stay in spawn completely, but he's pretty far in, and I think we've seen this more and more from medics that they're going to go really far in, and like Raptor, you can see him right now. And if they start putting time on the point, at some point they're going to have to move forward, and then you can bomb in. It looks like Banny's going to be the first one. He feigns going for the medic, but then he doesn't do it. And now they're putting time onto this point, but they're not really suiciding, and Banny will go down. Mookie gets taken down by Selins, but here comes the crit streak finally, and Raptor has made it out alive. So this was pretty much perfectly played, right? Except for it being a little bit slow.
He was a crits and funds. I don't know. Hildreth was with Vanny the whole time, but the crits was firstly used on funds. You mentioned Raptors going really deep. I think maybe that's only because they knew that was a crit and that he could afford to go close. If it was the maybe regular Uber, he would have played a bit back. I don't know.
Yeah, also it's worth noting that when you have a crit streak and you get middle like this, you're not really able to use the crit streak properly defensively. They get 2 picks right here. This is a pretty good situation overall. Funzon is in deep, but he barely doesn't manage to get Solentis. Now we have an Uber advantage for Raptors. They're about to push in here. I think they also have the spawn advantage, obviously. They're going to make their way in here. Here comes the crit streak and the Uber. So far the Uber has done nothing. It's the invincible players just plowing into a team of people trying desperately to hurt them, and they can't. I think Vanny's going to have to... Well, actually, he doesn't need to switch off crits now, but yeah, he will switch off of it anyway. It's really unfortunate when you have mid and you have crit streak, because you can't really use it defensively.
Yeah, it says if you want to lose mid so your crits is more effective.
Yeah.
We can see a forward hold from SVIFT, but Funds doesn't care, he's pushing. I think they had a pyro. Yeah, Funds was on pyro and pushed out. It's kinda, they got room now. alle is really weak, maybe if they can get him, they will push out. Silentis dies. That could be a good entry picks for Lowpander. I wanna call them decent now, yeah. What is this tag? I'm lost.
Yeah, we cast Descent too much. So Banny will just dive in there and get the medic. And the Uber's about to get forced here. Yep, there we go. Comes out Vanny. Can he make it out alive? This is what this is all about. He's stuck in house. I don't think they know. They finally found him, but can he get out? Yeah, he barely makes it out alive. That's really clutch and really important as well. So that's going to be a full Uber advantage coming out here from Yeah, let's call it Descent. I keep forgetting Lowpander's name. Nice snipe there from Mr. Epic.
Oh, that's such a nice entry pick. You want to get down the demo, so they can just walk on the mid, not even using it, just get a cap. Vanny doesn't want to hear it that way, and he tries to be aggressive. And now it's Silentus on Vanny. Vanny finally used. I thought he wouldn't use, but he finally does it. And so now the Ubers Ubers has been used, but Raptor has a 60 yard. He's building it pretty quickly. I assume it's normal Uber. Yeah, it is. So unless Mon can get a nice pick onto the medic, this is the back and forth part of the map we mentioned before. Now it's gonna be about who can get the most cap out of time without the Uber.
Yeah, you see Silentus in pretty far, and he takes a big body shot, and he's gonna have to run out again. So far they have more or less dodged Mr. Epic in. They will use the Uber, and they're gonna bomb in onto the sniper. Looks like Ali will be able to get it. And just as I say that he doesn't get it, he will finally get cleaned up. And Vanny has made it out alive though. So it's just kind of a back and forth with these Uber advantages. They just keep having successful pushes, and then they don't get the enemy medic, and then rinse and repeat.
Yet another forward hold, and yet Fun's pushing with his pyro. What an aggression from Silentus, completely blocking Vanny out of, and he gets him. What? And he gets Ubers as well. And
oh my God!
Silentus, what are you doing? You got 3 frags, even though the pyro was around, and that's completely crushed. That completely crushes decent dreams, not decent Lowpander.
They call it decent Descent Lowpander. Yeah. It's super annoying. Fun's in, yeah. Oh, what an air pipe by Ali. Destroyed Fun. That's how you hold this left side. Just taking people out of the air. Great job by him.
And Ali gets Hildreth as well. There's only 30 seconds left to cap for SVIFT, and it's starting to looking kind of grim for Lowpander.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of time to work with.
And Raptor has the Uber, so what they want to do now is for the Uber, try to catch it as much as they can and then re-come into the fight, but that will be really hard to do. The Uber is finally used by Raptor onto Banny. Banny is trying to go aggressive but can't do much. Hopefully Samsi and Half people got frags on their own. So now Lowpander has to take this fight. It's gonna be really tough. Banny dies, so no heals for Lowpander.
Yeah,
and that's a combo.
Banny left though. He had no more rockets, so he will get taken down. But the scout cleanup is in full effect. Yep, there we go. Half gets like a 3 or 4k on the final stretch there, and that's going to be a first round to SVIFT, even though it looked like Lowpander was starting out really strong.
So the thing is about Lowpander, I don't know if they have a plan B. Like, what if Mon can't get any headshots? What is their backup plan? I don't know if they have one, so it will be interesting to see how they manage to figure it out.
Yeah, let's see. Benny's going to jump in behind right off the bat. So it gets completely denied by Ubers. So that didn't work at all. And just everyone from Lowpander is so far back. You know, maybe if they can lure someone to go too far forward, maybe they can do something. But right now, it looks like everyone's just content. But here comes the soda bomb. Nice job from Select. Just jumps in there, gets the medic down. And that's all they wanted. Raptor goes down.
Gets Raptor with a knife headshot. We were talking about plan B. Who needs a plan B when your sniper hits shots?
Yeah, scout onto the sniper now. The LG is not quite strong enough. But Lowpander, they're moving in here. They've got a lot of leverage and a lot of health on their players. Looks like they're pretty much going to take this. There's a soldier hiding. That's Benny. Oh, he gets spotted. Yeah,
well, he trades with Mookie, so that's pretty cool. Well, do you really want to trade with Mookie? Because that opens a window for off-classes.
Oh, so it's a mistake to kill Mookie.
Yeah,
so.
I think the only one you have to keep alive is Mookie.
Oh, you think he's that bad on soldier? That's harsh, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Yeah. In the meantime, it looked like Afikul and Samson try to get in, and Mons get Danny. Oh, what a chrome of Mons! He gets another headshot on Samsi, and then Ali is the last one to die with Raptor. What a job from the Russian sniper! That was incredible.
Plan B is your sniper hits.
Yeah, exactly. Plan B is Plan A.
Yeah. If Plan A doesn't work, go to Plan B. Let's just go back to Plan A.
And Sam is putting the SVIFT Plan B, which is him going on sniper. I don't think we have seen him playing sniper so far, so that's it's interesting to see how it's going to work. Can he win versus Mon? if I have to take a bet, I would say no, but I'm ready to be surprised.
I think they know he's sniper. I think they saw the dot and they called it out. So they caused him to move. And now they should definitely know. They heard the shot ring out. And he actually hits a headshot, so now they definitely know. And Hildreth is weak, but he takes an arrow and he's going to be fine again. But yeah, they're being very passive right now, Lowpander. And look at that. Silentis goes in, gets taken down very aggressively. Uber gets piped though, and they've actually managed to go far forward enough to get the point, even though they were at an Uber disadvantage. So I think Lowpander, they're just trying to recap it here. Oh, they're actually going to take
Can they get Raptor in time? They get Raptor at 99%. That was so clutch from Fums and Vanny in the Uber. Ali trying to save alive, and he does it successfully. Vanny dies in the backline, but what an Uber from Lowpander. That was so close.
Oh my god. Silentis just got completely crushed by Funds and the demo man there. Funds might have overextended a little bit. No, he will make it out alive. But man, this is once again starting out looking really promising for Lowpander.
Yeah, we can see that Samzy went back to scout. Maybe he figured he doesn't feel like he can make something happen on the sniper class. And even though they don't have the Uber, SVIFT is trying to get quite aggressive on the point from the right side. Samzy dies, being quite overextended compared to his team. Ali lands tons of damage on the combo, and Vanny finally uses Uber on Funds once again. And once again, the Welshman gets the medic. It's enough. Now you just want to regroup around your medic and clean the remaining people.
Yeah, the Banny bomb is real though. Here he comes. He already taken down 2 players. Can he get the medic?
Oh, he beefed!
Oh,
but he finally gets Vanny, but whoa, that was a Vanny versus Vanny duel that almost went south for the American.
Yeah, I think Ubers managed to eat the rocket for his medic, but they didn't quite kill him fast enough either. Let's see. Ubers has even capitalized his name the wrong way to go with the descent tag. I like it. He's going to go in very aggressively onto the demo man here. Ali, so weak, but still not dead. Finally goes down, but will die as well.
Both demos are dead. It could be a fight for Lowpander if Mount gets another headshots. Banny goes in, Mookie dies to Hafikul. They should push right now. Like you know how the map works. When you don't have the point, you get respawners faster than the other team, and it shows just right now. There's every people of Lowpander is there while SVIFT has to wait for respawners.
Yeah, it was perfect timing on the cap as well. They just got their last spawner before they capped the point. If they had capped it a little bit earlier, that would have pushed the spawn wave back. Sometimes you want to just wait a bit to cap it. And look at that, Santi showing you that he can snipe as well, taking down the demo man. That's going to be no more spam, so they can just walk in. Once again, just doing a Funds Uber. They're just playing around the scouts on this map.
Ali just used the Uber to jump on Mr. Epic and kill him, so that's how important getting the sniper pick is. And now it's completely crumble for Lowpander. Everyone dies. Hildreth is a lone respawner, and he's going to have to wait for his teammates to spawn to push back.
Yeah, Rattles does not have the Uber yet, so they will have Lowpander. They will have the opportunity to push before Ubers come into play. Also, they only have 11 seconds on their clock that stopped right now, and there's about 50 seconds on SVIFT's clock, and that's going down. So I don't know. I feel like they should just push in here. Like, don't go for suicide wave, just push in. And Silentis has gone down, so that's a good start.
Ooh, arrow on Ubers! That was nuts!
That's so clutch. That's exactly what they needed. And now it's going to be relatively easy to hold the point, I think, unless Mr. Epic just randomly kills everyone on Sniper.
Well, Ali dies to Hildreth. You don't want a demo to die right now. Quite a comfortable ad for the Raptor right now. If they wanna, they can use the Uber on point and try to get everyone. Vanny lives right away. Hildreth dies, but that's enough as long as Vanny survives.
Yeah, here comes Mookie though. He's in very aggressively. They are getting the time onto the point, but this is going to go down to the wire. Mookie's in onto the medic. He's up on the high ground behind them. That's very uncomfortable for them. And looks like Mookie is going to fight Samsi. Will take him down. But there's no time on the point. They need to get on it. They don't get on it in time.
That was so close. 1 second more and Hildreth would have been able to walk over the point and get some overtime in. But in the end, it's 2-0 to SVIFT. I didn't see that one coming, and it looks like Mr. Epic doesn't have as much impact as he wished he has.
Yeah, just they start out really strong, and then Lowpander just kind of crumble. It seems, they can't quite finish it. whatever they start. Both soldiers jump in from Swift once again. Silentis lands on a really nice turn. Vanny takes down Vanny. Again, Silentis has not died yet. So really strong aggression coming out here. Everyone else can just walk over freely, basically.
Yeah, so, on the other side of the mid, Raptor just juked Mookie. That was pretty nuts. It's another mid to Swift. It looks like both soldiers, like Silentis and Vanny, all they want to do in mid is just shut down Mon, and they do it perfectly because the original sniper doesn't get any sightlines and he's quite useless to his team right now.
We have another forward hold going. We see 2 soldiers and a scout on the right side with the medic. Then we see the demo man over on the left side with a scout. Basically no one holding middle, really. There's a sniper in there, and the pyro will go out on the right again. Get some nice reflex, and send a soldier into the skybox. The Uber will come out of here. They get 2 kills for it, but the medic survives and gets out. So that's a really nice break, basically. There's still going to be a forward hold. But
I don't know if Raptor was really weak, but it looks kind of like a questionable Uber pop. Yeah,
I think he tried to save his soldier.
Yeah, but is that worth it? Do you want to use the Uber and lose the ad you have just to save Silentis? Again, I didn't say he was weak, but like this, it looks questionable.
Yeah, we will probably get that answered later. Nice headshot rings out from Mr. Everybody. He gets taken down by Samson, who just rushes him down. See 2 guys over here. Mookie with the mean spoon goes for the medic. Can't get him. He does hit a 50 damage rocket, but that's not going to do anything to Raptor. He's fine. The only thing that really did was to buy a bunch of space for the rest of Lowpander to move forward. Oh, and Ali just hits the blind pipe onto Ubers.
Kind of disappointed to see that Lowpander isn't trying anything funny, beside Mono Sniper, but that's quite a classical move for them. But Mookie didn't got any F classes in, so yeah, it's kind of weird for me.
Yeah, the Uber Force has come out, so they did like a pseudo suicide wave right here. Vanny is all the way back, but they lost all their players, so they're gonna have to wait about 6 seconds before they get spawners, and then they can.
Look at the timer; it's already 2 minutes down for Swift, and Lowpander hasn't kept a single second. So it's starting to look really grim for Lowpander right now.
Yeah, it's as if they've started to crumble. And they've been so close to winning both of these rounds, so I don't quite understand why. But they're definitely moving forward. Ali will go down. That's a really nice entry pick. That means you can just move forward without worrying about stickies. He's going to open up these chokes a whole lot, and it seems like Raptors just moved really far back. And here comes a soldier, tried to get the force out. So far, hasn't gotten it. Second soldier, can he get it?
Vanny the balls! He doesn't
Oh my god, 12 HP. There's a scout on the prowler. This scout just needs to hit him a little bit.
Vanny, what are you doing? He was like below 10 HP, and he didn't use. That was so cool. Really clutch play from Vanny, and maybe that's the saving grace for Lowpander now.
Yeah, that would have looked so stupid if he dropped, but he didn't, so now he looks like a genius. And that's gonna... Ali actually takes another headshot. Super annoying having to deal with these sniper sightlines whenever they get in. You're just getting ready to have a push, and then you go down like 150 HP that you have to heal back up. So that's it's even Ubers. It's 2 minutes still on the clock here. Alright, here comes the soldier aggression.
Triple bomb! Ali and both the soldiers went in. They managed to force the Uber out of Vanny, which is quite an accomplishment after what we've seen previously. Oh, Vanny was so close to get Vanny in the end, but he dies. And so mission complete. Now the Ubers has been used on Lowpander, and Swift has a really, really neat ad. If they can get a nice fight out of this, this could be it. This could be over.
Yeah, and there's no sniper yet, so they can just kind of walk in. Raptor eats a bunch of spam. This is pretty annoying. That's going to slow it down a little bit here, but no. At this point, they are just moving in, getting ready. I think, yeah, he's just going to Uber in Ali. I think he called for it there because there's no reason to Uber in from.
But Ali dies, so what is the point of this Uber? It's really questionable. Again, they capped the pawn with Silentis, but then Raptor dies. I think they got maybe a bit carried away. They could have played it better, but now that I'm saying that, there are only 3 people alive for Lowpander.
Yeah, it seemed like they used the Uber basically to get Ali to jump forward with full HP, and that was almost all they got out of it, and that was definitely not worth it. They managed to not completely crumble afterwards. Vanny's gonna go in here. He has full Uber advantage. There's still Sorter behind that they have to be careful of. They finally deal with him. Vanny's down, and now we see Mookie jump behind to just distract for them. And now all time has gone off of the red clock. So Swift, if they at any point recap this, they're gonna win it. But Lowpander, they will be sitting on it right now for the moment.
It doesn't look like they want to do a forward hold. That could have bought them some time, but I assume they didn't have the player to do it in a good way. So now they're just gonna wait around points, try to get to kite the Uber and not getting fragged. It looks like alle wants to lead this Uber, even though Raptor doesn't have it yet. He's trying to kite the point from. I don't know. He's just waiting behind point. That's kind of weird when Mod is on sniper because he could get lines anytime soon.
Oh. You were not wrong, as he at some point just will hit a headshot, and Celente's gonna be...
Mookie! The rolling play from Mookie gets Raptor and alle were so weak by just standing behind that rock. That kind of a questionable play once again. I think they could have just chilled on their cliff and waited for the Uber. Now Vanny sits in a comfort with a 100 had and 30 seconds left. This is looking grim now, but
this is the inverse of what we saw before in the previous rounds, where. But here comes the aggression coming out. Soldier's going to jump behind once again. One of them will go down. Ubers have been forced, but everyone else are just in so deep right now that if they get chased, I think they're all going to die. Funch will overextend though.
The health is good for Swift if they want to go now. Vanny feels really weak, only 40 HP. If they can pressure point right now, it could be GG.
Yeah, alle gets saved by an arrow, but Vanny has gone down. They need to put some time on the point at some point. They do have some time on it. Both soldiers just high-five each other and go to the spawn queue together. But here comes Ubers in. He actually takes quite a lot of damage and dies. So this is just a complete DM fight. Medic has gone down. Raptor.
Oh, the crumble! The crumble for Swift. They had it in the pocket and they gave it to Lowpander.
So what we've learned so far is that you should not be doing well in the beginning of the round, because that's the safest way to just lose.
Yeah, and you don't want to wait behind a rock when there's a demo and a sniper spamming you. That was again questionable. I missed the point there, but it's let's go to another round. We can see, I'm expecting the bubble. Yeah, we can see Vanny up in the air. He's going far right, trying to get maybe Mookie. In the meantime, Silentes jump over Hildreth Faith and gets the demo man. That could be it for the point. Ubers does as well, and Silentes does it too, but in the end, that's just what I said, I've won, just get another frag, it never ends.
Has he not been told his team is just completely out and not fighting anymore? He's just gonna casually kill everyone himself. Gets jumped by a soldier, Penny goes down to funds. Man, dude, Mr. Epic is just unkillable right now, he's just doing so much work. Headshot the soldier, Silentes now caught in there. Oof, barely makes it out alive. But man, Mr. Epic just basically put his team on the back right there.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that Lowpander will win this round?
I don't know. No team has really dominated the round so far. I think it's whoever gets like a bunch of time off of it.
Samsy is back on sniper now.
Yeah. And he hits a headshot right away, so Mookie's on 2 HP, but they loses the sniper duel to Mr. Epic. But Vanny, oh, he's gonna have to pop. This is so sad. Yeah, right before he lands. He had 19 HP in the skybox. He was just like, no, I'm gonna have to. So Raptor's the only one alive with 100% in spawn.
I can only imagine Vanny doing the math in his head. So, am I gonna crater? Am I gonna die? Do I have to use? And then in the end, he just used at the last moment. Oh, Silentes with a nice air shot over Mookie. That's nice. A really nice play.
Big plays. It might just be enough to push his team over the edge here as he goes out, and that's gonna move the point. And the timer's pretty close together. Yeah, they once again have really good cap timing. They got all the spawns before they capped it. That's really important. And it looks like they're going to try to do a forward hold once again, but they don't quite have the presence to do it. They didn't have the left side secured, and a headshot onto Vanny. Mr. Epic just continues to be an annoyance here. And here comes Uber out of it. Vanny is on 92%. He's so weak.
He's joking. Can he do it? He's 99. No, so close. Raptor. What were Raptor doing there? Did he got juggled?
I don't know.
I don't know. His body was right next to one of Vanny. I don't understand. But I think who's that?
He was trying to guide Happy Cool. Like aim here, aim here.
Follow the signs.
Yeah. Either way, he went down. It's gonna leave Raptor with a slight Uber advantage. He's not gonna go crit screen here, and no, it will actually be pretty even. Just a few random arrows and people not healing every once in a while will just be it. Yeah, all to make it work. But Lowpander, they're sitting on the point right now, and it's very even in time at the moment. So we can't really follow the patterns of the previous rounds to determine who will win this. Nice sticky trap by Hildreth.
dies to the sticky of
The obvious
really
sticky
nice,
trap.
right?
And this is actually looking really good for Lowpander. They're just taking people down, and they started off with that Uber, or the sticky trap.
So now, there's a gap between the two teams. 1 minute for Lowpander, 2 minutes for SVIFT. If SVIFT want to be kind of comfy, they want to get point as soon as they can. Looks like Silentis want to do bomb again over Vanny, but I'm expecting him to go with someone else.
Yeah, they just go with the alley Uber, and so far this is not successful, but this time
he gets 3 of them. That was insane.
finally they get it. Meme Spoon has entered the arena. He gets taken down. And even as Uber's trying to get out, he gets railgun down. That was a great Uber coming up from Ali. He's had some pretty questionable Ubers so far in this game, but that one was not one of them. That was incredible.
Vanny had the Uber, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, because I thought it would be greedy, but if he didn't have the Uber, then I get it. And Samsy on the sniper just getting funds. It's nice and trippy. Mookie dying as well to Silentis. It's never end. There's frags everywhere.
Yeah. Oh. Vanny, no, that was Silentis failing to kill a scout, but he will eventually have some help from his team. So right now we see a demo man holding pretty far forward. Ali is just standing up on that pride rock there. He does survive it.
Yeah, Ali likes to be really aggressive on this map because demo is so important on this. If you can lay stickies to the feet, the other team can push in. And it's another Uber with this time half equal and Vanny. Can't they get Vanny? No, Vanny is already out of main. So it's a really nice escape from the medic. And even though Mr. Epic dies, it's fine as long as Lowpander can just get together, get heal up, and just go back into the mid.
Yeah, full Uber now for Lowpander. Vanny tries to go in there and get the force out. That's not successful. This gets shut down really hard. There we go. Lowpander on the point. They will pop it now as Silentis takes down Hildreth as he was just bombing in there, trying to do his best alley impression, I suppose. And what is Silentis doing? Is he behind lines?
I don't know. And in product, you don't really want to die off timing. Like, it's important to get spoilers at the same time so you can push as a whole. Now you can see that Silentis is a bit behind. And Ali, Mookie gets faster!
That's huge. Another takedown of a medic. That changes this map. It's so important on this map in particular. However, a second super comes in very
Silentis was
aggressive.
so close to get Vanny. Sams is in! Can he get... No, Vanny dodges after getting the pack. That was so close. Vanny was on the verge of dying. But him staying alive could mean the round for Lowpander.
Yeah, the times are basically equal. They're both under 20 seconds. And the time is ticking. And Vanny's about to get his Uber. So this is a really good situation for Lowpander, which obviously means they're going to lose the round. But so far it's looking really good for them. Like following at least the logic. Here comes the demo man bomb in. The Ubers have been popped. And there's a little bit of time onto the point, but at some point they're going to need to get on it. And right now, Lowpander, they're cleaning up really well, and it's actually going to be enough. That's going to make it 2-2.
This never ends.
Yeah.
It's been like 2-0 for SVIFT, and now 2-2 to Lowpander. I mean, yeah, you can't predict what's going to happen on this map.
I'm pretty sure I said it was going to go to Golden Cap in every single map. I think that counts.
Yeah, okay.
But we're gonna be here all night, baby. As Ali's gonna move. Once again, just Silentis jumps in and stands on that fence, and once again, Vanny will be able to take out Vanny. So there's some Vanny on Vanny hate going on here, but this time around, Lowpander, they seem to cope with it a lot better. As they've actually taken down a lot of players, and Ali, I think he's about to go down here. These scouts just surge across the point, try to get him down here. There we go. And can Vanny escape? No, sorry, not Vanny, not Raptor. And yes, he can. A soldier comes in to save him. Vanny. And Hafical actually gets
Silentis getting a nice frag onto Hildreth, and even though the point has been capped by Lowpander, he's getting retaken right away by SVIFT with 100% add. And can they get a forward hold? Doesn't look like it. Oh, it looks like they're trying, maybe. Silentis is going really deep.
Yeah, they seem to favor this forward hold. There's a spy that could potentially just walk past, and
we've been waiting for him. Is there more?
Oh,
Getting a
Raptor's gonna be the
Raptor,
one.
another drop.
That's so huge. Like, they've been really good at actually pushing out to the left side. You can just see Ali's had so much trouble actually holding. But the soldiers onto the medic. Vanny does go down with a nice headshot still from Mr. Epic. And will get taken down by Vanny, just shooting up with high ping rockets. That's pretty impressive, actually hitting those. But he's not really going to be able to help much in any fight. Finally, he gets aired. And
SVIFT managed to salvage the situation so well. Even though Raptor drops, I think they went full berserk on Lowpander. I get the remaining frags, and they could have lost a cap time there, but in there and the clock keeps going down.
Oh, so Mr. Epic, he keeps getting eyes on the medic for just a split second, but can't quite get him. Demo Man does go down. That's gonna make it about the point quite easy. And Havigorg is taken down by a headshot and a body shot. 200 damage, easy peasy. And just right now, Mr. Epic, he's got so much free ground to just work with. His team is doing a really good job of just moving forward here and getting space for him to just do work. And at some point, like, you just know that headshot's gonna ring out. But he's doing a really good job of denying the point though. And like,
Mr. Epic again, Samsies!
Oh my god! That's unreal. Just midair, just for no reason. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. This insanity. Oh my fucking god. That was insane.
I can't believe what we just witnessed.
That was his frag clip.
That was insane.
Yeah, dude, the demo was so unnecessary and he just got him anyway.
Oh, it was like, yeah, one more for the road. What was that? Mon, like, he had two shaky first round, but now he's completely stepping up.
Yeah. Alright, Soldier jumps in very aggressively on the left side. Is left in the air to hang. Gets taken down by Mookie. And now the rest of SVIFT, they're moving in very aggressively. Ali gets taken down.
No, he keeps doing it!
Oh.
Mon, stop it right now!
Please.
He gets another 2 frags. He's unstoppable right now.
Yeah, this is plan C. Disregard plan A and B. Just go straight to just demolish everything. Just rip their heads off. And rip their hearts out as well.
It's... And even though they're still losing, they still have 2 minutes to cap. Even though Mon is carrying them so hard, Vanny is playing on point. And
there you go.
Mon, where does he stop?
He's just on an absolute roll right now. Oh, he's got eyes on the medic. So close to seeing him. Oh my god. Man, it must be so nerve-wracking to be Raptor right now. Here comes the Uber. Ali's gonna jump in onto the sniper. They know the real threat. He's gonna spot him again.
Look at Vanny just jumping onto Mon. He knows he's the one man to kill.
There's like 4 players on him. They finally get him, and they've actually making this work really well. Hacker goes in very aggressively. Gonna have to take down this scout. Will actually be Benny that takes him down. But Benny, he escapes. So that's really good. But yeah, another forward hold for them to deal with. They've been really good at breaking it so far, and it looks like they're going to break it once again. They just move so fast.
First hit a fat direct from Silentis, and that could be shutting down the push. Hildreth is peeking main. Maybe his team can follow him, but he's getting jumped by Benny. Doesn't die. Mr. Epic dies once again. You don't want your sniper when he carries you to die in such fashion. Ubers are the same, and it looks like Ubers want to lead this charge.
Yep. Ubers have been forced. Benny's in behind once again. He just seems to love to be behind lines. But so far, it's looking really grim for Lowpander. They're going to have to move forward with absolute purpose right now. They're going to have to just focus fire like they've never focused fire before. That was a nice help right there. But Hildreth goes down. That's a really difficult pick. And Santi has so much health. He's just going to plow forward here, hit those meat shots. Lags out though.
Vanny, I just saw, but that's not enough.
Oh, Mr. Epic, he's like in the fight right now. He's going to have to clutch it.
Can he get it?
Oh man, he's not dying.
Go for it! Oh, it doesn't make it. Bunny and Ali just protecting their medic, and Uber's feeding to Raptor as well.
A single soldier enough on the point? No, not gonna be enough. And you know,
that was insane. That was insane.
I still can't believe Mr. Epic hit all those. That just, ugh.
And he lost. It's like, guys, I hit so many naughty air shots and we lose. What is this? I don't want to be in these shoes right now. You have many frag material, but you lost a map.
Yeah, it must be a weird feeling. Also, I want to point out, I'm looking at the logs, and Fun's top damaged. So Fun's also had a really good game.
Well, Scott on product are obviously a really nice threat, but
yeah, he's actually the only scout that's like doing exceptionally
look
well.
at Samsy and Hafikul with both bottom damaging in such a heavy scout map. So it just shows. I think it just goes to show how Benny and Ali have been good on this, because when your scout are underperforming like this, if you still manage to win the map in the end, you must have pulled out really nice plays.
Yeah, Funds did get all the Ubers, so that's kind of a part of it, I think. But still, I'm actually most impressed by Banny, because this is a bad soldier map. I know Banny's really good on it, but still, he has high ping, it's a bad soldier map, and he's still top damage for his team. And got 30 kills and 30 deaths. That's actually really good for a soldier on Viaduct.
Mr. Epic with the 38 headshots, that's a pretty impressive stats in only 30 minutes. It's more than one headshot by minute, so really good.
Nutty. I'm pretty sure, like, when he went, that one sniper 4K is just the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
What was it? Another stat that is often overlooked, but I think it's quite interesting, is how many assists both the medics have. You can see Vanny with 22 assists versus Raptor and he's only 9. I think that just goes to show how aggressive Vanny is with his teammates, because when you go 22 assists, that means you're in the fight a lot, and maybe it's something to look out for the next map, or maybe it's just a product thing. I don't know, but 20 assists on a medic, and it's quite impressive as well.
Yeah, Vanny had a bit more heals per minute, so that would definitely seem to suggest that you're right. Like he stays in a little deeper, a little more. He also had fewer deaths though, so yeah, overall a good performance from Vanny there. He definitely had that one time where he just refused to pop, and it really worked out for them. So a great play overall, and then also think it's worth pointing out that at Lowpander they out-damaged Swift on this map, and they still lost. That's how close it was, and they had way more kills. So I guess it was just that the round they won more convincingly. So nutty game.
We didn't see Mookie putting out any off classes. The logs doesn't show it, but he went spy for like 30 seconds, but got nothing out of it. So I assume that's why it's not shown. But yeah, I don't know. Mookie is, I think, to everyone's is the off classes by essence. Like if you think off class, you think Mookie. But here he didn't on a map that's quite off classes friendly. So I don't really know what to think of it. I'm a bit surprised, and I don't really know how to read that.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll find out. Benny just hit an air shot in pregame. You know, maybe that's how you warm up to do it in an actual game.
And Ryan's just killing Raptor, so does that mean he's going to dominate him in the game?
Yeah. All right, but now we're moving on to Gollywash. Gollywash was the map that Swift struggled mightily on against. Was it Imaginary Gaming or?
Yeah, it was.
Imagination Land. I don't remember what the team name was, but that should tell you it was like a pretty low tier, high build team that's not really yet completed, and they were just crushing Swift, like having way better Uber fights and just team fights, and it just looked better. To be honest.
And when you put into perspective that Lowpander had a bit most damage and most frags than Swift on the product, maybe that just, if these two things go together, that it should be like really savage against Swift, because if you have less damage and your team fights are way less good, I don't know. I'm not going to say what is going to be a role, but. This map is going to be so different from the previous one, obviously.
Yeah, like the different game modes. So, clearly there's a whole bunch. Gollywash is obviously, and all 5C maps in general, they're just a lot more dynamic. It's like if you make a fail push on Viaduct, you don't really get punished. You don't get pushed back or anything. So there's less dynamic overall. But that also means that you have to have more game sense and like know when to push forward and when to push back and do all that good stuff. So just really playing it out is very different.
But you know what they have in common, these two maps? You can run a sniper to mid.
That's very true. And Mr. Epic has definitely shown that he's warming up. He's basically hitting the nuttiest sniper 4K I've ever seen.
Yeah, the thing, as good as he was on previous map, I'm not sure he's the one who's going to play sniper on this. I'm expecting Mookie this time to take the sniper role. Yeah,
that's a good point.
I think it's Mookie who's going to play sniper because I know when they play on process, it's Mookie who plays sniper because Scots are so powerful on process. You want to have both of them. So yeah, it's going to be a whole new dynamic, but with the same classes, which is going to be interesting because obviously Mookie isn't as good as Mon on a sniper, and I know he plays with the Machina and he goes a lot for the body shots. He doesn't care about heads. He just want to get the frags. So it's quite a different playstyle, and yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of sniper again, but in a completely different fashion.
Yeah, like when Mookie goes sniper, it's more of like a tactical decision. Like there's not a whole lot of tactics being thrown into Mr. Epic sniping. It's just kind of brute force, really good DM beast hitting shots. Whereas with Mookie, it's like, we want to shut down this sight line, and then I can just get like an easy body shot, and that's gonna allow us to go forward here. There's a lot more tactical than Mookie does. It's not just raw DM.
Yeah, he relies a lot on Uber's his main calling for Lowpander, and I think he's the one who tells Mookie what to do on mids. And so I think when Mookie goes on sniper, there's a clear idea behind it for Lowpander, and they have a plan when Mookie goes sniper on mid.
Yeah.
On the other side, I wonder if SVIFT have fixed their issues on on Gullywatch, because you said it, they struggled so much versus Imaginary Gaming. If they do the same mistakes again, it's gonna be Ascent versus Lolly Squad remake. So I hope they have the solution ready, because you don't want to get crushed in the same way that you got crushed versus Lowpander versus Imaginary Gaming. Even if you lost, when you struggle versus a high team, if you do the same thing versus a Prem team, you're just gonna get blown away.
Yeah, and the big problem was, the Uber fights, and just the way they would often like Uber and Banny, and then in the fight following they would just lose, and it would often be that they couldn't get the enemy Uber out of the way fast enough, and they were very willing to just kind of force the issue by going through chokes without having any kind of advantage beforehand. Like maybe they had some damage advantage or something that's hard for us to pick up on as casters. It's hard without knowing the comms really, but man, it didn't work out for them at all. And then I just wonder, like, if they don't have like a scout combo that can just win on the flank, which is kind of what they relied on that map. Like what's going to happen when they do that kind of team fight thing? They have a bad Uber, and then all of a sudden Funch just comes in from the flank. Like they're just going to get completely eaten alive.
So quickly, what is your prediction right now?
My prediction is that I think Swift's going to win this again. I think somehow it's going to be like 3-2.
Yeah, I'll go with Swift as well. Pray not for Granary, please. I don't want to see Granary tonight.
We may or may not pass out here. And Hildreth's actually taking a lot of damage in his own choke. As Ali's playing on the low ground. Banny's very weak, but he's not dead. That's usually a really good sign for your team. As they've just been cleaned up here. Swift, they were really far forward, but now they're just going to have to go back. The medic has dropped down on the low ground, and he's underneath the point. This is a really bad position for Raptor, and he gets taken down. And immediately...
Oh, the arrow from Vanny just saving Fun versus Samzy. That was really important for the medic. What's worth saying is that Mookie was on sniper, but I'm pretty sure Swift expected it because he died right away, and I don't see him putting enough every mid.
Just crouching up top, like there's no way they've seen me, and then he gets hit by Siggy. He's like, nah, he was just spamming. He didn't see me, and then he dies. Yeah, full advantage going on to last here. Let's see which way they choose to go.
Danny is on the engineer class as pocket. The Uber is used on the riverside on Hildreth and Fawns. The sentry dies right away, and Uber is jumping behind point to get alle, but he dies to the demo man. That could be really crucial, but he's cleaned by Mookie, who went under point, and now Bunny dies. Really clean Uber from Lowpander there.
Yeah, that was really nice. They lost one player. They got people on the point. They took down the sentry right away. I think the reason why Benny was an engineer was because he spawned first. So they just wanted someone to have like a level 3. That would be my guess at least. But yeah, Hildreth did really well there. Did so much damage. Took down the sentry gun. Let's see what happens on this mid here. I see he's going to go choke again. Last time he got spammed out really hard. This time he will not be. So I can see
Benny, the double bomb of a point, trying to get behind Vanny, but it doesn't quite get it.
He's coming off elbow now though, and he hasn't been spotted. Oh, he's missing. The high ping. It betrays him. He's still behind line, but he gets taken down. That's really unfortunate. That's we can definitely blame that one on ping. That looked really dumb. Those rockets were terrible. And another mid right now, and man, maybe it wasn't a fluke. Maybe they're just absolutely horrible at the Golly Rush.
Yeah, this time Mookie was on Snapper, and maybe that's why Bunny double bombs on Victor. Maybe he wanted to get him right away, but he wasn't there, so there was actually no one to get damage. So he didn't get it. And now it's another Uber ad for Lowpander. The sentry is once again built on the right side, but it didn't really matter on the previous push, so I'm not expecting it to be a lifesaver this time.
Yeah, Ellie's playing the water right now, so at some point they're going to need to deal with him. The center guy's in the corner. It hasn't really been spotted. Okay, they just switch. That's weird. And they have a soldier up on the lift, but they haven't really gotten any kills, but they got a lot of position. But they haven't gotten time on the point either, and it looks like it's just not going to be quite enough. Mookie actually takes down Ellie. That will open up the point a lot, but it's now 4-on-2, and no, Hildreth cannot get out alive. Samsey, he's going to do his best to just take down Mr. Epic and Mr. Epic. He will make it out alive, but other than that, that was an absolute terrible push.
Yeah, really clean hold from SVIFT, not giving anybody to the Lowpander Uber, and Indian, it's just a crumble. Vanny died, so it's really neat. Ali falls down. I think there was a secret trap, yeah. And now it's a full Uber ad from SVIFT, just pushing out of Big Door. Benny going really deep right away, close to drop down. He has been spotted, but he makes so much room for his team. Mookie dies, and Hildreth dies through Benny bomb. Nice play from him. Ubers as well. Ubers has been used, and maybe they want to push on this.
Yeah, it's a very aggressive Uber for sure. Ellie's really far forward. If anyone spawns, it's yep, okay, they've spotted it, so they're not going to walk out into the stickies. Sometimes you see crazy things happen, like an entire team just walking in to a spawn camp. But no, not this time. But this is a really good opportunity for SVIFT to bring it back. As Cylinder has lagged out and gets taken down. Oopsie. That's not what you want. But they are the Uber disadvantage anyway, so it's not like they were pushing.
They're gonna go lower lobby with a maybe banner ready. Samsey dies right away. You don't want to die this early in the fight. It gives a clean entry to the other team. And now Vanny and Ubers are in from Victor. It looks like they're pushing the other team second, but they're on their own point.
Uber's about to have this ban, I think. The back cap though, Vanny's in really deep. He's on 12 HP underneath the point, but you know the important part is that he's actually pulling people back.
Ubers on ethical, nice frag. He gets taken down by Raptor though, but Ali falling really weak. He can't fight it anymore.
Oh, Vanny takes down.
Medics are fragging this game, but in the end, maybe Vanny fragged a bit more because Raptor and Ali has to retreat on their big door, and I'm probably concede the middle point.
Just capping out the point here. Nothing really too exciting. I don't think there's no one behind, so they can just hold in through choke. If they're really frisky, they could actually just move through choke right away. But it looks like both teams are content holding pretty far back on their own side. Yeah, Raptor's a lot further forward than Vanny is, but Vanny is just holding really far back. It kind of suggests to me that they don't know what the Uber is, or they don't want to take the chance of like some sort of aero building that's been going on. So with both teams, they're just going to slow it down, take it easy, get the Uber, and now they're going to move forward and perhaps try to make some plays. We might have... Do we have banners? Yeah, we do have banners on Uber, so they're probably just going to try to build that before they do anything.
Yeah, because Uber's died in the previous trade, so he doesn't have it up yet. I'm assuming he's just going to spam to get it as soon as he can. Are there banners? No, there's no banners on Swiss side. I didn't see them playing with much unlocks, to be honest, so maybe we shouldn't expect such a thing.
Yeah, I just want to, while we have this stalemate going on, I just want to mention that we're doing a giveaway with an SSD. You can win it. All you have to do is follow us on Twitch. We'll be doing the giveaway once we have 500 followers. And we are currently at 480, so only 20 to go. So that's good. That's really great. So if you want to be in that raffle, just follow us on Twitch. That's all you have to do. The Essentials channel. But yeah, look at that. You missed nothing.
In the meantime, nothing happened.
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised that Benny doesn't want to try to get maybe trades in, or maybe he just learned his lesson from the previous Cutie Watch game they had. And in this situation, it's up to... They have to push because they're losing, even though there's only there's still 22 minutes left, so they're not in a rush. But as they're losing, it's up to them to try something.
We saw actually Samsey, he was running back as if he was trying to switch to sniper. It looks like he has actually done it now. I don't know why he ran back. I guess he heard some chatter about people pushing, and then he ran back, and that delayed it a little bit. But he has gone to sniper now. And this is probably the longest stalemate we've had so far. It's been very fast paced in this game, and this is the first time we've really seen the game being slowed down. And he really wants to build that banner. He's just like peeking so far in. He has to be careful not to get picked up by Samsey, but they might not know there's a sniper. Has he taken any shots yet?
No, I don't think he has. It's not. He just gave him away. He just shot on Wiki, and he just shot on the wall, so it's shot for nothing.
Oh, we get the Ubers has blown his banner, so they might try to go in through big door and then just try to somehow get a bunch of picks using this without using their own Uber.
That's so sneaky. He used it on drop down to pretend he was going to use it on choke and then rotate it on big door. So maybe that's a mind game there. I don't know. It looked like they rotated to choke again, and I don't really know what he's waiting for.
Well, we'll wait until they lose a player and can't do anything. Obviously, when you have this, you can get headshot by the sniper, but I don't know. Just the fact that they lost someone right before this happened, really bad timing. At least this will buy some time for a new player to spawn. Overall, that was a very underwhelming banner. Benny's actually become very aggressive in here. Funds will get taken down, gets baited in, and another headshot rings out. So Samsey, he's doing the work, and that's going to cause everyone from Lowpander to just get out as fast as they can. And Uber, he was not fast enough. He will go down.
Yeah, that was a kind of a not try push. Oh, Hildreth, you don't want to die there. He just got caught off guard by both Silentus and Bunny, and that's giving the second for free to Swift. Do they want to try to push while Hildreth is not there? Looks like Ali want to lead this Uber from... We get headshot right away on shutter door, and he dies! Double headshot from one.
Oh my god, Benny goes down as well to Ali. Oh, this is just... this is tragedy right here. So then this has a 12-second spawn, so that's going to be a while. There's a lot of spawners that can come in and just swoop down and land on Raptor's head and force him. So they have to be very careful here. Raptor, he's going to play it very defensively. That's smart. It's the big door. Man, I didn't see how Vanny died. That was really important. Yeah, I know
dropped the stickies, but I think it was just like spam. I'm pretty sure it was a drop you could have avoided.
Oh, we see the Uber come in here. Alright. We do have the pods here coming out. And it looks like Funds is not long for this world. He's got a sticky at his feet, and he is not healthy.
He looks like a... Do you say that because he looks like a chubby engineer?
Maybe. No, he's like Fat Jack Sparrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He kind of tiptoes the same way. His Cetricon is fine though. They haven't even started focusing it yet. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's a pretty dire push though. They did nothing with it. Everyone is like either hiding in spawn or just hiding behind them. You can see Ubers and Mookie chilling around the balcony area. I'm not really good at prediction, but I think this is gonna get bad for Swift pretty soon.
Yeah, they definitely. All right, so let's say they get this engineer real quick, then they turn around, kill the sentry, and then the Uber's over, and then Mookie like tries to jump in on them, and then they focus him down. Like it's definitely possible for Swift, but you have to be careful. Like you gotta feel pretty uneasy if you're in their shoes, because they haven't really gotten any kill. They got one kill, right? And then they're gonna spend ammo on this sentry gun. Oh, Engineer, he's getting a little closer to freedom, but look at that. It's like this breadcrumb trail of just stickies leading him to his death. Like, if he just gets his toes inside the respawn line and then switches class, then maybe, like, that would be the play. look at that fat little chubby guy. He's so dead, man.
Yeah, I think it's over. Hildreth is under the point. Yeah, Sticky is all over the last point, but he's completely uncontested. Like, I mean, no one is gonna look for trouble with him on Riverside, as the remaining players from Swift are on the lobby side. So, I don't see how they couldn't turn this into a point. So I'm ready to be surprised, but I don't think I will be.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult. Like, I assume alle doesn't have all that much loaded, right? Like, if he has 8 stickies loaded, well, 6, right? This is a much better situation than if he has 2 or 1 sticky loaded. It's just hard to imagine that he's all the way in here without firing any stickies. Because if he has nothing loaded... Yeah, there we go.
Funds dies.
Funds has died. Everyone's shocked. As the Ubers has actually gone down as well. Now they're putting time onto the point. And they're actually making quite a lot of work be done here. But now the rebounding comes out. No, they didn't lose a single player. I thought it was going to be so bad, but it was just perfect.
Still won it. What? I mean, Hildreth had stickies over the point, but I think he just got baited into exploding them by... I think it was Half Equal who just landed a feed on the last and just came out. Yeah, that was a... Yeah, I'm really bad at this game. I can't see anything.
Yeah. Alright. Mookie's actually gone sniper the mid again. Oh, Soda's up with the drop down. So far has not really done anything. We do see the first sniper kill here, just a body shot. And he even hits the medic for 50.
He's getting flanked by Silentes, who's going to get Hildreth. And Hildreth dies, alle dies, no demo on either side. Silentes dies. It's quite a convincing mid for Lowpander now. Mookie on sniper finally pays off.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. He just got a few body shots and that was enough. Benny, he tried to hide in the corner there. Couldn't quite get out. I'm not sure what Benny's trying to achieve here. He's just padding his stats or something? I don't know.
Yeah, DPM are what that matters.
Yeah, like if he gets headshot there, that's so bad though. Yeah, alright, so this was the pause. Did we have any medics drop? I think not.
Yeah.
No, we have a Uber advantage coming out here with Lowpander. They're about ready to go in Riverside. Going to taking the scout on demo man for Riverside. That's pretty unusual. Normally it's the soldier, but they get the scout onto the point. So he's underneath now, trying to get it in. I'm pretty sure he's getting ready to go in there. He's actually in the water. He has 30 HP in water, but takes down the demo man. Clutch play from Mr. Epic. He's getting ready to actually go up. It's 4-on-3, and the scout in the water as well. But no, 2 kills come in all of a sudden. And that's going to be the third, and that's going to be a full cleanup here. But Vanny will get out.
Yeah, Mon was in the Uber just to try and get alle down, which he did. But in the end, they didn't do much with the charge. Maybe that's why. I don't know, a bit of a questionable Uber again. But again, Good Watch is really hard last to push on, even when you have ads, when there's sentries and all. And it looks like alle wants to lead the Uber from drop down.
Almost hitting a charge. Raptor going down really weak there and dropped and finally pops. And alle is also weak. Ubers will get caught in, but I think that's going to be the only casualty so far in Lowpander. Vanny has to cross over and get inside. He will manage to do so. Hildreth, however, will have to do the same, but Vanny goes a little bit too far forward. He didn't have the support of his team there. I think he thought he did, or he just overextended or thought he was too good, and he gets taken down. So this is all of a sudden looking very dicey for Swift. I think they're going to have to retreat, but Mookie going down is definitely a small help, but that's not going to stunt this push, it seems.
And now it's only a game of back and forth with the Uber. Senator dies early into the charge, but nothing is done with the Uber from Vanny and Mon. And now Raptor has advantage again, and Vanny wants to get aggressive on Choke. I think he just has to wait for Uber and then he will go.
There was a really unfortunate Uber timing there from Vanny. He got like hit by a rocket and then kind of half panicked and popped it, but he was already being pushed back. We're gonna jump in, try to get the Uber force out. And he will run into a soldier. Actually does a lot of damage to Vanny, but or Silentes, sorry, will go down. And it drew enough players back that nobody else got chased here from Lowpander. So they're just going to go all the way back to the last, it seems, and not even put on a fight on second. That's probably a smart move.
Yeah, it's the safest play right now. They had 2 people down. Modern is already setting up the sentry gun on top right, just trying to, I guess, spam from main as soon as the sentry sees anyone. And I think my game crashed. No, I'm back. Fun's on spy, but he's just shaking off glasses.
Yeah, he's just hanging out in spawn. When you switch to a class and you can see the name of it, then you can deduce a lot by that way. So that's how that works. For those of you that don't know, so it's very normal for you to just like switch to Medigun to see like what kind of Medigun he uses. You can learn a lot of information. We haven't actually seen it that much today, but it's pretty standard these days to just check for spies whenever you think like someone's off-classing, because you can really find out a lot.
And now the Ubers are the same, so with the sentry gun you want to have a sack play, try to get for the medic, but like Freddy is hiding behind the dispenser, so it's going to be really hard to get. But Sinators doesn't care, he tries to go in, but he gets shot down by Hildreth pipes. And Samsy dies from main to the sentry. What was that?
It's actually a really good sentry in that. I like having the sentry in that spot whenever there's a stalemate like this, because you know it's not something that'll help you hold last as such. It's really good at denying jumpers and people from running into your medic just for free.
When the Ubers are even, you don't want to surprise people. You just want to keep your medic as safe as you can. So that's a really nice Uber. And I think Juan and Chippy can have a little talk about sentries uses on last.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Chippy making like a complete nerd essay about it. Finally, like right there, that's why you don't see like. It's a pretty bad sentry spot for holding last because it doesn't cover last, and also it's easy to spam out, and there it finally does get spammed out. But you know, it served its purpose. It did what it had to do. You might see another sentry gun going up, Mookie going down again, and here comes a sword in very aggressively. Oh, and Uber's actually beefing some rockets there, so that's gonna mean that Silentis can make it out alive. But surely Uber's is about ready to get and pop this banner.
Oh, the back cap was helpful. Oh, Samsy gets funds. Can Happy gets it. What a play! What a play! Samsy with a saving headshot, like getting funds, allowed the Afical to go on point uncontested. And by the time the other team realized what's going on, it's over. Well, that was weird.
Yeah, just capping the point without Ubers being exchanged. That's pretty interesting. Ali beefing his rollout for once. Still as fast as Mookie or Silver. I don't get it. Either way, Sorter's in pretty aggressively on this mid fight. That was Benny. He goes down. He just jumped up straight in the end. That's gonna cause Mookie to get the easiest kill.
Oh, he'll just walking across corner, getting both Raptor and Sabzi with tickies. That's really nice play from the demo man. And even if he dies, his job is done there.
Happy Cool coming in from behind, but no, barely gets spotted there by Funds in time. And Mookie with his second full shot body shot. That's gonna be that. Benny has spawned on last. Maybe he's gonna go engineer again. No, looks like he's just gonna play normal. But the second point is almost certainly going to go here. It's going to fall as well, as Mookie has already made his way forward. He's just hiding behind the rock, getting ready to snipe. And actually, they're going to mid. That's really surprising to me.
What is Mookie doing? He's just hiding behind the rock. That's so... Yeah, he eventually gets down. If you had get a frag there, that would have been insane. But look at Raptor, he's telling still in chat. What was he doing? I'm pretty sure he was writing something in chat, but just didn't at the last minute.
Didn't want to show them he's tilted. Yeah, so they're just gonna invite the push out here.
They get mid with even though they have a slightly ad in the Ubers. This is going to get interesting because they're in the lead, and we've never seen them really holding out of points doing nothing. As you mentioned, we had quite a stalemate previously on the second. But can they play the slow game? Or it's not about can they say, do they want to play the slow game?
I have a feeling they don't. And one thing a lot of people do is that they just send people behind. We saw Samsy here, he goes like, yep, I'm going to go behind lines now. So look at that, he's just standing inside here. Oh, they haven't spotted him.
And Mookie is doing the same way, he's playing the same way he's going on SVIFT Victor as well.
And Samsy and Funds fail to hit each other and they will just run away. And there we go. Like, it's really interesting to just see Sam just running around behind lines right now, because at some point that's going to come into play. It's just a matter of timing it right. He's going to take another 1v1 against Funds. He runs out into a bunch of soldiers. You don't want to do that. Happy Cool will, however, take down
And Mookie dies.
Oh, so close. And a soldier's in as well. Gonna get taken down. There's still a soldier behind the rock here. Is that Benny? Can he actually get out alive? He can. Great. That's amazing. And we're just kind of stuck right now. They're trying to make these plays where they go behind and get them out of place, but they're being really organized and just disciplined right now, so it's not working.
Yeah, again, I'm surprised not to see Mookie playing off classes. He's only been using sniper on some mids, but maybe this game is too important to fool around with off classes. But in the end, it's just a stalemate that doesn't look like it's gonna break. Oh, Mookie's going drop down, but I think he's been spotted by Ethical. Yeah, he's going in, but there's no way he can get Raptor.
Some nice rockets still. Benny will take him down. Does that count as an air shot? Not sure.
Yeah, kinda.
Maybe. Yeah, that's almost.
It's a pink air shot, okay. No, they're trying to push on Picto. Bunny felt really weak, but he got arrowed by Raptor.
Oh, Soda's in behind. Ooh, barely. Like one rocket away from taking down Vanny. Vanny's very weak. He's holding on to it, but it's being brave right now. And there's a scout behind lines. This is a very uncomfortable situation.
Do they know about him, though?
Yeah, they definitely know about him.
Oh, okay.
They're chasing him.
Oh, Uber dies, so that's the pocket soldier and the Uber and the banner dead, so that's quite a big deal. Mickey dies as well, so no soldiers remaining for Lowpander. Maybe they have to burst out of Victor right now and try to force an easy Uber.
Yeah, Happy Cool's fighting up top. Benny will move forward, try to buy some space.
What is Raptor doing? No, Raptor, why did you beef? Why did you do that? First he just dropped Bunny out of the Uber, and then I think there was some kind of miscommunication because Ali jumped over the combo and Raptor tried to go into the lobby, and when the Uber faded he went for the arrow instead of going to safety. I don't know what went through his mind right now, but that surely wasn't the right play.
Yeah, that was, I don't know. That's one of Raptor's weird things. Every once in a while he does something very questionable. The soldier on top of this point, I think that's Uber's. Yeah, he's fighting Happy Cool. Can Happy Cool win this? No, he will get taken down by the combined might of Funds and Uber's. No banner right now on Uber's, so that didn't build anything. But otherwise, not much. Samsung snipe up top, but I don't think he's going to get anything. It's really like a difficult situation. Actually, get the scout.
Oh, he got the 2 scouts, so that's pretty good. And the Uber has been forced out of Vanny, but they can't do much with it. So, yeah, Samsy died, but that doesn't really matter. Now Swift can recommit to this fight and get a nice trade, maybe. Vanny gets more kills with an arrow.
And the bomb comes in here. Ali just goes in deep, gets down the medic. Really big play. Comes a sword in from behind. Can he do anything? No. Ali gets another pipe kill. And it's just... And Mr. Epic's up top and Funds is down low, and I think they're both going to go for it. They should definitely be doing it. Yes! Sebsy decides to taunt. Well played.
Well, what is a good final with a Panzer?
Yeah.
No buff for once. I think shots are getting fired right now.
Yeah, he's mad. It looks like we're going to see a pushing through Victor here from Swift. They managed to do so without running into any sticky traps or spam that's going to force out the medic. So that's good. Yeah, just going to secure the second point.
So if Swift managed to get around now, that could be it. And Ali is going top right with Banny. Banny doesn't want to get dropped on this river this time. Raptor is milking it in his right to do so. Ubers is used on... Oh no, he can't do it! So he didn't drop Bunny, but he dropped Ali, so that's even worse, I think. But somehow, can they salvage this? I don't think so.
Everyone's doing a lot of work on point here. Hildreth finally does get taken down, and now, no, it wasn't quite enough, but dropping Ali from that Uber definitely made it more complicated than it needed to be. Eventually they are able to smother the point though and get it. That makes it 3-1 with about 6 minutes remaining. It's not over yet, but Lowpander, they need to get some points now.
Yeah, they like need Muki to hit shots on this mid, and they need to be really maybe aggressive over alle because he has a lot of room to work with. Two people are going, both Silentus and Bani are going under. Silentus is going drop down. Bani jumps in. And
yeah, Muki gets taken down as well.
But he doesn't! Bani, what are you doing? He's not dying, that's insane. Him and Silentus just completely... I don't know how Bani survived, but I expect some beef from Fons or Mon. I don't know how it was, but in the end he shouldn't have lived.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't believe it himself. Like he typed I live in chat, and then cat face. I don't think he expected to survive there, but the Jukes are real. The American movement, you know, he knows how to airstrafe, so it's kind of unfair if you think about it. The full Uber advantage looks like they're going to go through Riverside here. We've been seeing a lot of scout demo man Ubers coming in from Riverside, which I think is a kind of a weird way to do it, but they're actually going to go in through water. No, never mind. They send in alle really deep, and he has found the send gun. He's got to take that one down. Happy Cool has been dropped from this fight, but other than that, really good cleanup.
Ooh, that should be it.
Yeah, single soldier on the point. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do it. It's fine though. His death won't go in the logs.
So they can do it. 4 minutes, 3 rounds. It's definitely doable, but it's gonna get really tough by the seconds. So unless they get a wipe on mid and get straight to last, I think this GG.
GG's indeed. It's it's gonna be very close. Muki's gonna go sniper the mid once again. I'm kind of be favoring having 2 soldiers and just bombing super aggressively here and try to roll in really fast, but that's not what they're gonna do. And alle goes down immediately, so it's paying off. And there we go. They're just gonna keep on pushing. I think they're just gonna leave like a sniper on mid basically, and then just move forward. Yeah, we see Hildreth just plowing ahead here, trying to get this scout down, and not hitting him. Oh my God, Happy Cool almost got the medic. Vanny on 13 HP. No, second will fall as well. Even
so that's the proper way. If you want to come back, that's they're doing it pretty well right now. No, they have to succeed pushing this last. Ubers are going to be... They have a slat ad. They may not know about it, but it doesn't matter anyway. They want to push
no,
it right
you're not
away.
pushing either way. Oh, but Vanny's not really in a good position to use this Uber, and they didn't go in there in time as well. And this pirate's going to push them back so well. They don't even need to use the Uber here, actually. So that was an absolute car crash of a push. Vanny's going to move forward. No real reason to. But I guess he's just going to go behind the medic, see if he can get him. Can the lag rockets get him? He can. Even Happy Cool getting some pyro frags. Muki's on the riverside. That's going to be the last chance basically for them in this game.
It gets cleaned up by Samsey. So I think we're entering what is commonly known as garbage time right now. Lowpander can't come back in this game, so all I want to do is monitoring sniper and hitting crazy shots onto Raptor.
Yeah, that's definitely not what we're going to be looking at. The game is still going, so we should keep going as well. Also, I want to see Happy Cool make some magic happen, like a reflect rocket jump. Oh, he looked up and didn't see the soldier. How are you this blind, Happy Cool? Come on. Oh, the magic. There was none of it from this pyro of Happy Cool. He was going to jump in aggressively, or out. He's going to jump out aggressively. My bad. Got the sides confused. He's getting signed by alle, but runs away like a brave man.
Yeah, Uber's dies. Silentus gonna die as well. And alle, we get frag. Yeah, there's not much to say now. I think overall, I don't think we've expected Lowpander to lose on Gilliwash, considering what we talked about before.
I think we both predicted SVIFT to win, though.
Yeah.
We're kind of hypocrites.
I think we predicted this, so we don't have a third map, to be honest. But in the I don't know. Considering their first game versus Imaginary Gaming on Gilliwash, I guess I was expecting not such a strong show off. Maybe I don't know. I expected Lowpander maybe to be a bit better.
Yeah, I think the real mystery is what the hell happened on that first Gully map. It was so weird, because they were just bad. Like, they were getting outplayed by a high team. Just legit. They were lucky to win. They were lucky to not just lose outright. They were lucky to get to the golden cap.
Yeah, when you think about it, they were this close to getting out of the tournament, and now they're gonna win it.
Yeah. The TF2, you know, you play it for so long, you play it for years, and then you just don't understand anything. Such is life.
25 seconds left. I don't think anything worthwhile, noteworthy was gonna happen, except another death for Vanny. But does that really matter?
Can Samsey hit the craziest headshot of his entire life? Come on, Samsey. There's a sword. Don't stop body shotting.
He's just going for
come
club.
on, Samsey.
Our control point has been
Survive with 5 HP. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it. The winner of the 1 week, the nightly Essentials One Night Cup #1 is gonna be SVIFT Gaming. In what was a really good tournament. It carried on really long. I'm very tired, but we had some really good games, and I'm happy you were here. Sure.
Yeah, that was kind of exhausting. I think we had all the games we casted were pretty good, beside the Lowly Squad versus Ascent. But yeah, it was incredibly stacked.
Indeed. Let's go over some logs here to round it out. See what was going on here. And once again, surprisingly enough, we see Lowpander. They actually out-damaged SVIFT and got way less kills. So that's weird. I suppose it's not normal. And then you also see Ubers. You know, you can really tell he spammed a lot. He has really high damage.
Well, he got to get his banners up, you know.
Yeah. And then Silentis had a monster map for Roamer. Golly was just a very good Roamer map, to be fair. But yeah, him and Samsey definitely carried their weight. And then Fun's got.
Look at this damage from Ali, only 6k.
What?
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, his KD is completely good. Yeah, sometimes you don't understand TF2. So I guess scouts and demo they're like the damage deal, and then soldiers the cleanup class now. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's the new meta. That's how you beat Lowpander, maybe.
All right. Well, we are joined by Hildreth, who has snaked his way in here since he's an admin. So commiserations, Hildreth. You put up a good fight. How did the tournament go for you guys?
Yeah, that was a mixed tournament. We had the first round against some team, beat them. Then we played Gubbins' team, and we were winning 2-0.
Hello?
Hi, Ali. And then we almost lost. Luckily, we got rid of our weakness, aka Crayon, and we got to the final.
Yeah. Speaking of almost losing, Banny and Ellie, you guys had a very close match 1 against was it Imaginary Gaming? Or something like that. How was that so close? And what do you do to bounce back?
Yeah, that game was incredibly close. They probably could have stalled us out if they wanted to really win that, but they gave us like one opportunity, and then like right at the end, at our like final chance to push, Raptor got picked. So it was like looking like we were gonna just lose, but somehow we like managed to build a crits and managed to stack the point. It was pretty crazy. I don't know, it's just the way we were playing really badly on mids, that's for sure. And like I think once we got Silentis in, we had much better chemistry. Because that first match we played with 2 mercs, so that I think threw off the way we expected to play. Because it's just so different than all the scrims we'd been playing for the weeks prior and stuff.
And that's another thing, we haven't really scrimmed that much, so like that was like the first game we played in a while.
Yeah, I assume it's the first official you guys have played as a team as well. So that would be anything. Yeah. So we didn't watch your next game. Did it go better that one?
Yeah. After the first game, everything was like pretty smooth. Though when we played against Ascent, We had a really close one. It was kind of a similar fashion, to be honest. Like, we had like a really bad turn of events right at the end, but then managed to like clutch and win with little time left to tie it up and go to Golden Cap.
All right. I want to know, like, personally, Benny, like, you play with 160 ping and you still manage to like top damage. Like, how does the ping affect you? It's obviously a negative thing. Nobody, like, everyone knows that. But like what makes it? Like, do you guys play according, or are you just like pretending you have low ping and you play like you would on land?
I just play the same as I would. I definitely will lose a lot more like 1v1s, especially to scouts, and like sometimes medics will slip away because I just like can't land the rocket when they're just like dancing around. So it definitely hurts a little bit, but I just try to pretend it's playable and just push through it. And when we're moving with like momentum and stuff, it doesn't matter. Like, I can rocket jump just fine, and if I catch someone out, like, it shouldn't matter whether I can hit the rocket or not, because our team will just come in and kill them. But I definitely wasn't having like a lot of, like, thinking back on it, I didn't have a lot of like Ubers. I think that maybe that's a slight adjustment that our team has made, is that we Uber alle a lot more, because I just am kind of handicapped in that respect. So that's maybe the only thing that we do.
Yeah, are you enjoying that, Ali? Or
I guess that's a yes.
I'm sorry.
yeah, I guess I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, come land, I'm sure I'll be much more effective. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Do we actually know? Is Patty going to be there as well? Is that confirmed?
No, I don't think that Seven have confirmed anything, which is kind of worrying, I suppose.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I kind of want to see, because both Benny and Patty are, playing with high ping in Europe right now, and you don't really get the true sense of people's skill on high ping. It doesn't even matter, even on scout. Like, there's so many dumb 1v1s you lose, like people are close to you and you just walk through them and all these different things.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't know if you know,
Nice.
but Patty is in Europe at the moment on vacation. So he played the grand final from Europe, but he was on a bad PC, I think.
Oh, that's dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So how much do you guys plan to actually practice up to I-61?
We're gonna play a bit more. I think right now we've been playing like every other week. We've been playing like 2 or 3 nights maybe. But I think we're gonna start like playing every single week for like minimum of like 2 days, I think. So yeah.
We are not gonna play at all until like the week before LAN, because certain gamer on the team is on holiday for 3 weeks.
Yeah. We also have a lot of trouble scheduling around Ast, because I think he plays Overwatch a lot.
Yeah.
All right. That's interesting.
Shout out to Overwatch real quick.
Are there going to be like a bunch of Overwatch gamers at I-61 that used to be TF2 players? It's always cool to see like randomly like Tech and Flippy out there or something.
I'm not sure. I don't think there's much of an Overwatch turnout there, because it's such a minor event for them, but like for us it's pretty big, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Most things have to be pretty Blizzard sanctioned, I suppose. Oh well. Hopefully, there's still going to be plenty of friendly faces around.
Yeah, I looked at the seat map. There's so many
A
like
lot of angry
TF2.
faces too.
Why are you guys sat like all the way to the end of the hallway?
We got our seats kind of late, so that was all that was open. But I don't know, it gives us more secret C to like plan strats, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that having seats really far out is really good because you don't get bothered as much. And there's not as much noise. It's actually an advantage to be far out.
Yeah, but then you're near CSGO players. It's even worse.
A fair point. So who would you guys say is the most likely to get beat up by CS players at this LAN?
Me.
Yeah, definitely, Ali.
Sounds right.
Yeah, he's a very combative type. It's very true. Alright, Ombrack, do you have anything? I'm kind of exhausted.
Hildreth, before the game versus Swift, we talked about Mookie, how he outclasses and all. And I was a bit surprised to see that he didn't overlap that much versus Swift. He only played sniper on some mids, and was there a reason behind that? Like no heavy, no spies, nothing really out of the usual.
Don't know. We haven't really had a chance to practice anything new or different. Just played how we've been playing. Mookie's been on holiday for a week as well, so he just got back today.
Okay, so no particular reasons behind that.
Nah, it's just how he feels, you know.
Okay, fair enough. One other question for you, Hildreth. So the way the bracket were made, on your part of the brackets, you didn't have any Prem teams, like Antique, Swift, and Ascent were both on the same side of the bracket. Would you have wished maybe to have maybe a slightly better team to play against before the finals, or are you fine with how the things went tonight?
I don't know. It was a bit weird that they didn't seed the top 4 at least, because our side of the bracket was pretty easy. The Nunya team were a decent game, but like we sort of forced the game against the Gubbins team to be really close by messing around, and then we nearly lost it trying our best. So we were quite lucky to even get here, to be honest. I'd prefer like this. There's no reason why this tournament didn't have the top team seeded, in my opinion, because we could have played like one of the Prem teams in the semis or before that.
Yeah, that'd probably be better.
Yeah, agreed. And of course, there was 180 euros provided by Demos.TF. How are you guys going to spend all that money? Like, are you going to spend it all at once?
We're actually only getting 120 euros of that.
We're getting 60 straight into the LAN pot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's true. You can just
yeah, we're probably gonna put it, like, obviously Hafiko isn't on our team, so he's just gonna get his cash, but we're just gonna put it to our fundraiser, I think.
How's
Sounds
the
good.
fundraiser going?
We're I think we're like just over half funded towards our goal. I'll post an update soon.
Yo, by the way, Lowpander, do you guys want to do a show match sometime?
Maybe. I don't think we need to, to be honest, but maybe.
Alright, well,
we
can
won't
you help us?
Well, our fundraiser is open until Friday, so anytime between now and then would be.
I'll see what my
optimal.
team say.
Please, man up and fight us. Show that you're good enough. You know?
I'll see what my team say. I don't think they're happy with the Hafiko situation. If you disown Hafiko right now, maybe we'll do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna play with Happy in the future.
Excellent. I'll talk
What
to my
was your
boys.
problem with him?
He was really bad, so I never want to play with him again.
I have one last question, Ali. What is your secret for Golden Cap on Process? On the Prem Finals, you've done 850 TPM. Tonight you've done 780. How do you do it?
The secret is to only walk left during the whole middle, and then you shoot people on top, and then you push really hard onto last. There you go.
Okay, thanks. I read that in my book.
A lot of upcoming demo mains just became a lot more scary. But yeah, alright, we're about to close it out here. I just want to once again bring attention to our giveaway. We have an SSD up for grab that we're going to raffle away. All you have to do is follow the Essentials.TF Twitch channel, or maybe Twitter. Does Twitter count as well? I think it does as well. We have a Twitter at least. You can follow that. So make sure. I think last time I heard we were really close to getting it, and I wouldn't be surprised if we were already over it. So just give it a follow, and you too can win an SSD. But yeah, let's do some shout outs here. So Ali, before we go, do you have anything you want to shout out?
Shout out to Hafiko and anybody else that marked that I forgot.
Alright, Benny, do you have anyone you want to thank?
Just thank you guys for the tournament. It's always good to have some tournaments with prizes, and thanks for putting in the work, and everyone who watched, and the team for playing well.
Shout out to our fundraiser as well. It's on the Team Fortress TV, the top thread, I think.
Alright, Hildreth?
Yeah, shout out to our fundraiser as well. We're not actually that far away. We only need like 100 more euros, well, 150 or something like that. I would shout out all of our donators, but I don't think you guys will let me. There's like 20 of them.
You're right, we won't let you.
Okay, I'll shout out 2 people then in specific. Well, I can't speak. Wicked _ got 150 euros donated, and finally 2 many moths for 10 euros. The guy from the bot documentary, and shout out to Kamori as well.
Alright, and I assume you have a bunch of show match and fundraisers. Yeah. Alright, cool. Ombrack, do you have any moving last words?
Shout out to everyone who played this tournament. It was really cool to watch and to cast. Shout out to Essentials.TF. Don't forget to follow if you want to watch I61. Shout out to Peter, who was my co-caster tonight. Shout out to Wiethoofd on production. And I see everyone at I61.
Yep, see you there.
Bye.
See
See
ya.
you there.